10th chapter to English grammar এটা important chapter বিভিন্ন examination যেনে HSLC examination higher secondary final examination TDC semester examination competitive examination job test job interview আদি ইয়াৰ পৰা question কৰা হয় আজি আমি 10th chapter টোৰ কিছুমান important question discuss কৰিম question সমূহ higher secondary final examinationer previous years question paper সমূহৰ পৰা লোৱা হৈছে যদিও বিভিন্ন examinationer candidate সকলৰ বাবে আজি এই discussion যথেষ্ট helpful হ'ব প্ৰথমে এটা ৰিকুৱেষ্ট যে কোলা চেনেলটো সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰা নাই তেখেতসকলে যেন কাইন্ডলি চেনেলটো সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি দিয়ে লগতে ভিডিঅ'টো লাইক কৰি ফ্ৰেণ্ডছ সকলৰ মাজত শ্বেয়াৰ কৰি দিব আহক তেনেহলে আজিৰ ডিসকাশন
Rewrite any five of the following sentences using the verbs given in brackets in their correct forms. 2022. A. She would make a talk to her neighbor when the baby began to cry. Answer. She was talking to her neighbor when the baby began to cry. I would make it see him a week ago. I saw him a week ago. If you would make it try hard, you would have succeeded. If you tried hard, you would have succeeded. He reached the station after the train would make it leave. He reached the station after the train had left. He would make a doll now. He is making a doll now. I wish I would make it wear a bird. I wish I wear a bird. I would make it do a lot of work today. I have done a lot of work today. She would make it come here the day after tomorrow. She will come here the day after tomorrow. She would make it read the novel for the last 3 days. She has been reading the novel for the last 3 days. 2020. My brother would make it practice law these days. My brother has been practicing law these days. The patient would make it die before the doctor reached. The patient had died before the doctor reached. You would make it sleep when I entered the room. You had been sleeping when I entered the room. She would make it come here the day after tomorrow. She will come here the day after tomorrow. They would make it win the match. They won the match. We would make it visit the Taj Mahal last year. We visited the Taj Mahal last year. 2019. I met him while would make it go to his office. I met him while going to his office. They would make it live in this place since 1970. They have been living in this place since 1970. The train would make it leave before we reached the station. The train had left before we reached the station. I wish my brother would make it be here. I wish my brother were here. Your letter would make it reach me yesterday. Your letter reached me yesterday. He would make it make a doll now. He is making a doll now. 2018. He would make it work here since 2011. He has been working here since 2011. I would make it write the letter last night. I wrote the letter last night. He would make it sit in the library when I saw him. He was sitting in the library when I saw him. If I were you, I would make it not do it. If I were you, I would not have done it. The First World War would make it last for 4 years and ended in 1918. The First World War lasted for 4 years and ended in 1918. The rubbish van would make it come again in the afternoon tomorrow. The rubbish van will come again in the afternoon tomorrow. 2017. Recently, the price of petrol would make it go up. Recently, the price of petrol has gone up. I would make it do a lot of work today. I have done a lot of work today. The train would make it leave before we reached the station. The train had left before we reached the station. I wish my brother would make it be here. I wish my brother were here. As he would make it cross the road, a bus knocked him down. As he was crossing the road, a bus knocked him down. I would make it think of going abroad for quite some time. I'm thinking of going abroad for quite some time. This paper would make it appear twice a week. This paper appears twice a week. 2016. We would make it do our lesson when the lights went out. We were doing our lessons when the lights went out. I usually would make it go to bed at 11 o'clock. I usually go to bed at 11 o'clock. All the answers to the question would make it be wrong. All the answers to the question are wrong. He would make it sit in the library when I saw him. He was sitting in the library when I saw him. Your letter would make it reach me yesterday. Your letter reached me yesterday. I would make it wait for you since morning. I've been waiting for you since morning. Football would make it play everywhere in the world. Football is played everywhere in the world. 2015. I usually would make it go to bed at 11 o'clock. I usually go to bed at 11 o'clock. The teachers would make it know the boy was lying. The teachers knew the boy was lying. He would make it work here since 2009. He has been working here since 2009. When I reached the station, the train would make it leave. When I reached the station, the train had left. I would make it go to Delhi tomorrow. I'm going to Delhi tomorrow. I would make it write an essay now. I'm writing an essay now. When I went to her house, she would make it sing a song. When I went to her house, she was singing a song. এনেধৰণে টেন্সৰ প্ৰব্লেমসমূহ আমি সলভ কৰিব পাৰোঁ। এনেধৰণৰ ভিডিঅ'সমূহ পাই থাকিবৰ বাবে চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি ল'ব আৰু কেনেধৰণৰ গ্ৰামাৰৰ প্ৰব্লেম বা অন্যান্য কুৱেশ্যন সলভ কৰাটো বিচাৰে সেই সম্পৰ্কে কমেণ্ট বক্সত কমেণ্ট কৰি জনাই দিব।